Hydroelectric Power Exhibit, powered by Aboitiz Power. This interactive exhibit showcases how the power of water is transformed into clean, reliable electricity. Through immersive displays, detailed models, and engaging digital experiences, visitors explore the three main types of hydroelectric technologies: run-of-river, impounding, and pump storage, and discover how each contributes to a more sustainable and resilient energy future. The exhibit highlights the versatility of hydropower and its vital role in the Philippines' clean energy transition.
Natural Gas Exhibit. Our next stop is the Natural Gas Exhibit, proudly presented in partnership with Prime Energy Corporation. Discover the remarkable story of the Malampaya Deep Water Gas to Power project and follow the journey of natural gas from deep beneath the West Philippine Sea to the electricity that powers millions of Filipinos' home. Don't miss out the interactive activities that let you experience the work behind one of the country's most important energy projects.
Napocor Dam. This exhibit celebrates nearly 9 decades of service by the National Power Corporation in advancing the country's energy security and development. Explore scale models of power facilities, learn about NPC's vital role in electrification, and see a replica nuclear fuel assembly used in operator training.
Smart Home, powered by Meralco. This smart home brings the story of electricity into the place where it matters the most, home. Through interactive displays and smart home technologies, visitors discover how electricity powers everyday life, learn practical energy-efficient habits, and see how informed choices can help build a smarter, more sustainable future. The exhibit highlights Meralco's role in safely and reliably delivering electricity to millions of Filipinos while promoting energy literacy for every household.
Wind Energy Exhibit. Experience the power of the wind through this interactive exhibit by ASEN. Enjoy a 360-degree virtual tour of a Philippine wind farm. Explore educational games and discover how wind energy is helping build a cleaner and more sustainable future for our nation.
telescopes to X-ray fluorescence technology to better understand how we explore and manage our country's valuable energy resources.
Geothermal Energy Exhibit. Step into the Earth's interior at our Geothermal Energy Pod. Proudly presented by EDC and First Gen Renewables. This immersive exhibit reveals how heat from deep beneath the Earth's surface is transformed into reliable, clean electricity that power homes and cities around the clock.
Solar Energy Exhibit. Our Solar Energy Pod, presented in partnership with City Core, highlights the immense potential of one of the Philippines' most abundant natural resources, the sun. Explore interactive exhibits that debunk common myths, showcase real solar technologies, and demonstrate how solar power is creating opportunities for communities and industries alike.
Hydropower Exhibit. Welcome to Splash to Flash, presented by SMC Global Power Holdings Corp. This immersive exhibit demonstrates how flowing water is transformed into electricity while highlighting hydropower's vital role in powering homes, industries, and country.
Solar Energy and Energy Storage Exhibit. This exhibit by SMC Global Power Holdings Corporation shows how sunlight is converted into electricity and stored through battery energy storage systems, ensuring reliable power even after sunset. Through fun and interactive displays, discover how solar energy and energy storage work together to support a cleaner and more resilient energy future.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Panahon na ng pagbabago, dahil sa ito ay kinakailangan. Tayo na bulong na maunlarin ang mahal na
Panahon na ng pagbabago, dahil sa ito ay kinakailangan. Tayo na magtulong-tulong na paunlarin ang mahal nating bayan.
panahon na ng pagbabago, at iayos ang mga dapat ayusin. Dapat lang maging tungkulin ng bawat mamamayan dito sa atin.
Gawin ng pagbabago patungo sa pag-asenso, magsikap ng mabuti at nang guminhawa tayo. Itago malaki natin sa mundo at ipamahal.
We may now be seated.
Bagong Pilipino at bagong
Good morning. We are gathered here today for the inauguration of the Energy Museum and the 25th anniversary of the Electric Power Industry Reform Act, or EPIRA. To formally begin our program, may we call on Energy Secretary Sharon Garin to deliver her welcome remarks.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. President. I think DOE family can attest that you're the first in 10, 20 years na president to come here in the DOE compound, sir. Kaya special to, sir. We've been preparing for this for 1 month already. Your presence here, Mr. President, and the priority you gave the energy sector in your State of the Nation address send a clear message. Energy is central to our country's future. For all of us in DOE, that is both encouraging and humbling. We recognize the enormous responsibility that comes with it, and that we want to assure you and the Filipino people that we are ready for the challenge. Kaya po yan ng taga-DOE, sir, and the DOE family. Today, we celebrate 2 milestones: the Energy Museum, where we honor our nation's energy history and innovation, and the 25th anniversary of EPIRA, a law that transformed the Philippine energy sector. But anniversaries are not just about looking back. They are also an opportunity to ask what comes next. The Energy Museum is the first milestone of the DOE's vision to become a gateway of energy, learning, research and development, and academic excellence. It will inspire young Filipinos to see themselves as future scientists, engineers, geologists, economists, and leaders who will shape our country's energy future. Our next milestone will be the DOE Energy Center for Excellence that will serve as the country's premier hub for training, professional development, and technical capacity building. This is just 1/3 of the Energy Center for Excellence, Mr. President. Our next project is Energy Academy, and then the third one would be the development of the research and development, sir. Para lahat po kami proud to be working in DOE, working for you, and we can harness more talent for energy, sir. Hopefully, our partners can still support us. Together, this form one integrated vision for the future of the DOE. They recognize a simple but enduring truth. While infrastructure powers our economy, it is people who ultimately power our energy future. Mr. President, under your leadership, the Philippines pursues an energy agenda that is more secure, more resilient, and more affordable for every Filipino. Mr. President, we hear your challenge, and DOE and the DOE family, and of course our stakeholders. We understand the marching orders. Kailangan pababaan ang presyo ng electricity. Is the commitment of the department are keep improving and keep finding better ways to power the lives of every Filipino. Finish, Mr. President, I just want to make special recognition of our former director, Ami de Guzman. Retired na po yan si Ami, sir, but we don't pay her. But she still came back to develop this museum and furthermore, the rest of the project. So thank you, Ami. Maraming salamat. And to the rest of the team. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay po kayo. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Thank you pa.
Thank you, Secretary Garin. Kindly direct your attention on screen for the audio-visual presentation on the DOE Energy Museum and the 25th anniversary of the Electric Power Industry Reform Act, or EPIRA.
Behind every Filipino achievement is energy. It powers our homes, drives our industries, and fuels our nation's progress. Today, that story finds a new home. The Department of Energy proudly opens the Philippines' first interactive energy museum. Designed to inspire curiosity and deepen understanding, the museum transforms energy into an experience that every Filipino can explore, discover, and enjoy. Every exhibit tells a story. Every interaction reveals how energy powers our everyday lives. Explore the journey of Philippine energy, from its beginnings to the innovations shaping a cleaner, more sustainable future. Experience science through play. Challenge yourself through interactive activities. And discover the technologies driving our nation's energy transition. Whether you're a student, an educator, a future engineer, or simply eager to learn, every visit offers a new opportunity to discover the power of energy. More than a museum, this is a place where learning comes alive, where innovation sparks imagination, and where curiosity inspires the next generation of Filipino scientists, engineers, innovators, and energy leaders. As the Philippines continues to build a more secure, sustainable, and resilient energy future, this museum stands as a testament to the power of knowledge, innovation, and shared responsibility. The Department of Energy proudly welcomes you to the Philippines' first interactive energy museum, where the future of energy begins.
In the early 1990s, the power went out for more than 8 hours a day. Factories ran on diesel. The economy barely grew. The Philippines needed more than new power plants. It needed a new system. Back then, one government corporation did almost everything: generating the power, running the grid, signing the contracts. Bills carried a single unexplained charge. And by 1999, the National Power Corporation's obligations had reached 831 billion pesos, a weight the country could no longer carry. In June 2001, the Electric Power Industry Reform Act became law. It split the industry into 4 parts: opened power generation to competition, sold the government's plans to pay down the debt, and created an independent regulator to protect consumers. 25 years later, the results are measurable. The country's generating capacity has more than doubled, from around 13,000 megawatts in 2001 to more than 32,000 today. There has been no supply crisis like the one that started it all. Electricity has reached nearly every single Filipino. As of December 2025, almost 95% of households are energized, and all but 8 of the country's 42,000 barangays have power. For millions of families, the evening no longer ends at sunset. Power is now traded on a wholesale market covering Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, with over 500 participants and prices set every 5 minutes. And every bill is itemized. line by line so that consumers can see exactly where each vessel goes. Large customers can even choose their own supplier. The transition to cleaner energy is underway. A third of the country's installed capacity now comes from renewable sources, and the targets ahead call for 35% of generation by 2030 and half by 2040. 25 years of reform, a record of what has been built, and a reference for what comes next. EPIRA at 25, powering the Filipino future.
At this point, may we invite the President and Secretary Garin on stage for the ceremonial handover of the EPIRA at 25 commemorative book. EPIRA at 25 reflects on the 25-year journey of the Electric Power Industry Reform Act. This book chronicles the reforms that transformed the Philippine power sector, strengthened energy governance, encouraged private investment, and laid the foundation for a more secure, competitive, and sustainable energy future. Thank you. And now may we call on Secretary Garin to introduce our guest of honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you. Thank you, Secretary Sharon Garin, for your introduction. Please be seated. Chairperson Shirley Agrupis, the TESTA Director General Kiko Benitez, Palawan 2nd District Representative Pepito Alvarez, our partners from the private sector, fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. At the inauguration of the Philippines' first interactive energy museum, we are opening a place dedicated to helping every Filipino understand better the vital role that energy plays in our daily lives. This occasion is especially meaningful because we celebrate at the same time the 25th anniversary of the passage of the EPIRA. These initiatives support my directive to the Department of Energy to strengthen public awareness and encourage responsible energy use. In line with this commitment, we have established the DOE Energy Museum. This space transforms complex energy concepts into engaging and accessible learning experiences for students, educators, and for communities. It is immersive and interactive, and it has featured exhibits on the country's diverse energy resources and technologies: solar, geothermal, wind, hydro, to natural gas, energy storage, and slowly, nuclear energy. Sa tulong nito, mas maunawaan ng bawat Pilipino kung paano nabubuo, naihahatid at nagagamit ang kuryente sa ating pang-araw-araw. Beyond awareness, this museum is an investment in our people. It stands as a bridge between the classroom and the control room, between curiosity and career. To every young Filipino that walks through these pods and sees an engineer, a geoscientist, a policy analyst reflected in these exhibits, I say, this could be you. This is the future of the Philippines that will be built on by the students who will visit or stand in this museum. Equally important, the museum underscores the challenges of delivering affordable, reliable, sustainable power across our archipelagic nation. If the museum shows how electricity is generated and delivered, the EPIRA at 25 commemorative book explains how our energy sector came to what it is today. 25 years ago, the Philippine power sector faced a difficult reality: chronic power shortages, a heavily indebted state utility, and the absence of meaningful competition constrained our ability to meet the country's growing energy needs. The government's response was the EPIRA. This law restructured the power industry by opening power generation to private investment, establishing the WESM, and creating the Energy Regulatory Commission. Today, the results are evident. Our generation capacity has more than doubled. Private investment has strengthened our power supply, and the competitive market established has helped create the conditions that support the growth of renewable energy. Sa kasalukuyan, 25% ng ating supply ng kuryente ay mula na sa renewable energy. Pinapalawag pa natin ito at ang ating layunin ay umabot ito sa 35% pagdating ng 2030 at 50% pagdating ng 2040. Binubulungan ko si Sec Sharon, talaga ba na maabot ba natin yan? She seems very confident, and in my experience, Sec Sharon usually produces, and she usually fulfills her promises. At the same time, we recognize that the electricity sector reform is an ongoing process. Significant gains have certainly been made. Critical challenges remain, such as high electricity rates, amongst others. And that is why we are working closely with our private partners and the government to advance the proposed amendments to EPIRA, particularly to support the ERC. During my last SONA the other day, I asked Congress to amend the EPIRA to remove the charging of system loss to consumers, including the corresponding VAT. It's only fair that Filipino families pay for what electricity they use, not for inefficiencies that really are beyond their control. In addition to ensure the country's overall energy security, we have intensified our energy efficiency and conservation measures. Here in government, we hope to lead by example in energy conservation. Last March, after the onset of the war in the Middle East, all government agencies proceeded to reduce their actual electricity and fuel consumption by 10 to 20%. Complementing this effort, we encourage every Filipino to take part in the Oras Natin sa Efficiency campaign. Help us conserve electricity, switch off non-essential lights, unplug unused appliances. Moving forward, may this milestone remind us that energy security is a shared responsibility. Let us continue to use our resources wisely, follow energy conservation measures, and support meaningful reform. Together, let us shape an energy sector that is reliable, sustainable, and worthy of the aspirations of our people. Maraming salamat at mabuhay kayong lahat. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. And now, may we request the President, together with Secretary Garin, to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. First, may we call on stage our select government agency officials. Heads of private sectors, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Heads of private sectors, you may now proceed on stage. Heads of private sectors, you may now proceed on stage. DOE officials, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. DOE officials, you may now proceed on stage. Energy Museum Committee, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Energy Museum Committee, you may now proceed on stage. Thank you. Please exit to your right. And thank you, Mr. President, for granting us a photo opportunity. That concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing the inauguration of the Energy Museum and 25th anniversary of the electric power industry reform.
This is your People's Television.